It was a busy day. A city bus was moving swiftly toward its destination, carrying passengers lost in their own thoughts. Suddenly, a terrifying cry echoed through the bus. "Stop the bus! Please stop the bus!" The driver panicked and slammed on the brakes. Silence fell over the bus. A pregnant woman was writhing in pain, her face drenched in sweat, fear clearly visible in her eyes. Through her tears, she cried out, "Please take me to the hospital immediately. My baby is about to be born." The driver shook his head helplessly and said, "Madam, I can't change my route. If I do, I'll lose my job." The passengers remained silent. No one stepped forward. Then, suddenly, a young man stood up from his seat. There was determination in his eyes and compassion in his heart. "I will take her to the hospital," he said firmly. He picked up the woman's bag, supported her carefully, and helped her off the bus. As they stepped down, the driver shouted from behind, "Young man, you've left your briefcase on the bus." The young man turned his head briefly but did not stop. A resolute voice, he replied, "Keep it. Right now, a human life is far more valuable than any briefcase." He helped the woman into his car and sped toward the hospital. At last, they reached the hospital. Nurses rushed out with a stretcher and quickly took the woman inside. The young man remained in the waiting area, raising his hands in prayer. "Oh Allah, please protect both the mother and the child." After several long hours, the doors of the operating theater opened. A doctor stepped out and asked the young man, "Are you her husband?" The young man replied gently, "No, I am just a stranger." The doctor smiled warmly and said, "Oh, kind stranger, you have saved 2 lives today. Both the mother and the baby are perfectly safe." A deep sense of peace filled the young man's heart. He quietly prepared to leave when, at that very moment, a man rushed into the hospital in great distress. It was the woman's husband. After some time, the man came out with tearful eyes, held the young man's hands, and said, "You saved my entire family. I will never forget this favor." He then placed a briefcase in front of the young man, the same briefcase he had left on the bus. Smiling, the man said, "I am the CEO of Morgan Group. You were coming for a job interview with me today." The bus driver had already delivered the briefcase to the company office, and the entire story had reached the CEO. With a powerful and sincere tone, the CEO said, "You chose humanity over your career. I need someone like you. You're hired with double the salary." Tears flowed from the young man's eyes. At that moment, he truly realized that when a person helps others with sincerity, God himself makes their destiny beautiful. Glowing Dar moral lesson. Humanity, compassion, and sincerity never go to waste. When a person sacrifices personal gain to help others in times of need, God opens doors they could never have imagined. Remember, human life and humanity are far more valuable than wealth, status, or position.